everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Steve Clay, and today we're at Rocket Arena on the campus of Salem State University as the Lady Headers girls hockey team takes on the Newburyport Clippers. We'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. A pregame ceremony in honor of former Marblehead hockey player Rachel McKay, in whose memory the Marblehead girls for the past few years have done fundraising for Mental Health Awareness Day. More after the anthem. See the Marblehead girls with the green tape on their sticks. Green is the color that is representing the mental health awareness night. And as I said, this is the it's been several years now that the Marblehead girls have raised awareness and raised money. You see the sign for honoring Rachel behind the Marblehead bench. There is a fundraiser in conjunction with this game for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There is a link to the giving page for this fundraiser. It is on some of the social media pages for the girls hockey team. It is also on the description of this live stream if you're watching us live on Headers Hockey on YouTube. And hopefully we'll be able to get that stream up for that link up in some way for our MHTV viewers as well. But it is a regular season hockey game as well, and we're set to go between the Newburyport Clippers and the Marblehead. It's only the boys team that is not called the Magicians, so even though we sometimes will use Lady Headers, these are also the Magicians, although ironically a lot of them are not from Marblehead, although there's a bigger Marblehead contingent this year than in past years as we're underway, and Melanie Earl is back to chase the puck for Marblehead. Scarlett Lee in goal. She's tested right away from a shot in the slot from Olivia Wilson, one of the assistant captains for the Clippers. Now trying to come the other way is Ella Graham for Marblehead, and can't get anywhere. And the Clippers get it out to center ice. A good stick poke there by Madeline Reno. Madeline Reno is a 7th grader in Marblehead. 7th graders, 8th graders, and all 4 years of high school playing on this Marblehead team. Now there's an opportunity just out of the reach of Maddie Graber. She's going to throw it in front, a shot, and a couple of rebound opportunities. Reno had one, and then Taya Fleming had an opportunity, but Cody Sabaliakis in net for Newburyport, coming up with the saves. Now this is Julia Lossie working it out, and down the right wing comes Maddie Norrie, and she tries to just work her way right into the slot. Puck kind of dribbled off her stick a little bit, and Scarlett Lee was able to direct the puck out of harm's way. There's a shot just wide by Newburyport. Back to the point. There's a steal. Here's a break. It's Nola Conley, and the shot and the save. As Conley, sorry, was that 3 or was that 8? Yes, sorry, it was Nola Conley from Swampscott getting the breakaway, and a good save by Sabaliakis. Another chance in front and a save, and the Clippers able to now get it back through center ice. Olivia Wilson leading the charge. Backhander off the side of the net. Emma Johnson gets it up, and Graham just can't get the pass. And now it comes back the other way. Olivia Wilson, I have a feeling we're going to be saying her name a lot tonight. She gets a puck in on Scarlett Lee, and Lee is able to stop it for the whistle with 12:17 left to go in the first, and no score yet in this one. It's the second game of a doubleheader here tonight at Rocket Arena. The Marblehead boys winning earlier 6-1 over the Beverly Panthers, and the girls getting to play in the nightcap. Fleming, with the pressure at center ice, is able to get the puck turned over. It comes back outside the line where it's carried along and back in by Paige Waldman and dumped back behind the Newburyport net. Clippers will try and start it out. It comes back out to Norrie. Puck in the slot. It's going to just dribble in and go into the net. Lee couldn't cover it up, and the defense couldn't clear it. And Newburyport gets the goal, and I believe it is going to be Norrie. She's the first out of the pack toward the bench, and Newburyport with the 1-0 lead. 11:33 left to go in the first, as Newburyport with the goal to make it 1-0.
Newburyport goal scored by number 8, Maddie Norrie, assisted by number 18, Lady Pear. Time of the goal, 3:27 in the first period. That's Norrie.
Lainey Pear with the assist on the Norrie goal. And now Wilson tries to break it in, gets it back to the point. Puck comes through but is knocked away. Marblehead with a little bit of a rush, but Conley can't work it ahead. Now Samantha Damati gets it in, but quickly the other way by Newburyport, and it's Olivia Wilson again, and her shot goes off of Lee to the corner. Back to the point. Holly Sullivan with a shot knocked to the side. Sullivan tries to follow up. Kept in at the point. That's Abigail Staus. Behind the net and into the corner. Marblehead is able to work it out to center ice, where it's picked up and once again brought back in. This is Wilson again. Nice kick saved. Scarlett Lee just getting the pad out there. Battle behind the Marblehead net for it, and now Emma Johnson is going to get the puck back and be able to get it out to center ice, where her opposite number, Lossie, will get it in. Now Johnson tries to get it to Ava Schultz, senior on this Marblehead team, and this one's going to be iced as Nola Conley gets it down. But it'll come all the way back and face off to the right of Scarlett Lee. This is a young Marblehead team, and of course it is a co-op team with players from Manchester, Essex, Salem, Hamilton, Wenham, Swampscott, and Marblehead. But Ava Schultz from Hamilton Wenham, the only senior on this team. And she was honored the other night at senior night. But everyone else will be not graduating. I was going to say returning next year, but not everyone does. Sometimes people make different school choices. And now for Marblehead, Reno tries to get it over, but just couldn't. And wound up being an offside on Marblehead. Faceoff will come back outside the zone. 9:11 left to go in the first. Marblehead trailing 1-0 Newburyport with the early goal, as Maddie Nouri pounced on a rebound and was able to convert it, while Scarlett Lee and her defense couldn't quite get to it. Now puck comes out to center ice, where Holly Sullivan puts it in. Melanie Earl will chase it back along the boards. Nice play to work it free. And there's a shot and another shot turned away by Lee. And there's one that comes all the way through. That one somehow bounced around and did not go in. And for Marblehead, Damati clears it down in. Holly Sullivan is back to pick it up. She'll get it all the way out to Nouri, the goal scorer. Nouri will try and look all the way across to Olivia Wilson, but it is taken over by Ella Graham and back out to center ice. Wilson plays it back in, but now Graham plays it back out, but now Wilson plays it back in. Wilson with a testing shot, and Scarlett Lee with a nice save. Lee, a ninth grader, Manchester, Essex native. Now Emma Johnson gets it across to Graham. Graham will get it in deep. Schultz will chase it. But it is worked around and out to center ice by the Clippers, but taken away. Reno chases it into the corner, hard on Nouri. Now puck back to the point. Russo gets it in. Amelia Russo with a chance in. And Sabaliakas with the stop for Newburyport. 1-0, Clippers with the lead on the early goal. 7:08 left to go here in the first. Russo gets it in deep, trying to connect with Graber. Now Graber with a redirect goes just wide of the net. Graber chases it down behind the net, gets it out in front, but Caitlin Brown gets it out of trouble for Newburyport. Now it's knocked away, and Russo tries to get it in the Clippers zone, but it's cleared out by Newburyport. And good forecheck by Caitlin Brown keeps the puck in deep. This is Ava Bond trying to get it out for Marblehead. A chance in front. Lee able to turn it to the corner. Bond can't clear it. She'll direct it into the corner as Nuri circles the net. Tries the wraparound, but good D by Ava Bond. She's right there to prevent the wraparound from succeeding. Shot through, hits a leg, rebound, goes just wide. Couple of opportunities. Last one by Caitlin Brown of Newburyport. Now Tara Sullivan keeps it in at the point for the Clippers, and it's back out to center ice. Brought back in by Newburyport, and Magicians can't clear. Now they do. And flipped back in. Chased by Russo. Staus is there for Newburyport as they battle for it. Now the puck squirts free, and Schultz will bring it out for Marblehead. Schultz makes the move. Tries to get it into the middle to Conley. Conley looking for Schultz in the middle, but good D. Holly Sullivan was there, knocked Schultz off the puck. Now Wilson with the shot and the save by the left-handed Scarlett Lee. You expect a shot to that side to have to be a blocker save, but that is Scarlett Lee's glove hand. So she's able to make the play, tie it up for the faceoff. Now Marblehead breaking it out. Emma Johnson trying to bring it down the left wing and get it in the middle to Schultz, but just can't connect. Now Johnson back in front. Delaney Belanger gets it out of trouble for Newburyport, and the Clippers work it around and get it on the stick of Olivia Wilson, where the puck seems to have spent most of the first period. Pass out in front, good opportunity, can't convert. And now here's a chance for Marblehead. Could be a 2-on-1. Nice pass across. Emma Johnson with the shot and the save. Good pass from Ella Graham on the 2-on-1 to connect with Emma Johnson, but Johnson could not get it past Sabaliakis. And the Clippers goalie with the big save to keep this a 1-0 game with 4:13 left to go in the first period. Off the draw, Nuri can't get it out. Kept in. Dangerous pass across in front from Graber. Now there's a shot, and the rebound somehow did not go in. It was laying there for Reno, and she tried to jam it into the net. I don't know if Sabaliakis got a toe on it, but a brilliant opportunity for Marblehead that they cannot convert on. And it's offside coming the other way. And Marblehead will change. A great opportunity for 7th grader Madeline Reno. Just couldn't put it home. Would have tied the game. Now puck out to center ice. Comes back into the Marblehead zone. And now Nuri. The shot handcuffs Lee a little bit, but she's able to keep it out of the net. And Marblehead Comes the other way. Reno attacking it, but now Nori will get a chance, but she's 1-on-2. Melanie Earl makes a nice play and gets it back out to center ice. This one would be offside, but it's now out and taken by Nola Conley. She gets it deep. No icing. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Had some good end-to-end play back and forth. As now Staus into the corner against Earl. Earl gets some help. And Marblehead able to clear it out. There's a steal in the Newburyport zone. Comes all the way around, and Russo able to keep it in. Good support from Emma Johnson, who gets it into the corner. Schultz will pursue it. Now it's stopped at the point, and good pass, and a chance, a block. Now scramble around the net. Marblehead with a couple of chances. There's a shot that goes off a couple of bodies and goes to the corner, and now a good back check there by Russo. She's able to just prevent Olivia Wilson from getting away. Now Wilson with the puck again. Shot in on Lee, and Lee is going to cover up with 1:47 left to go in the first period. Fast-moving period here on what the Marblehead girls team honors as Mental Health Awareness Day in honor of their former program mate Rachel McKay. We'll talk more about that as we come back for the second period. Puck now put back into the Marblehead zone. Taken by Conley and worked out. Now Newburyport gets it back out to center ice. Conley gets it ahead, swept forward by Reno. Now Reno will chase it back, but it's picked up by Nola Conley. Deep in her own zone. Clippers come up with it. And Graber able to get it across to Reno. Reno penalty coming up as Reno was hooked. I'm sorry, that was Fleming who was coming down the. No, I think it. No, 21 and 20. I saw 20. Thought I saw 20 with the puck, so we're gonna stick with that. So penalty to Newburyport. Marblehead will go on the power play. 47.1 seconds left to go in the period. Penalty on the board, and Holly Sullivan puck is worked out to center ice by who else? Olivia Wilson of Newburyport. Now Marblehead with it and just offside as Paige Waldman had a head of steam and brought it over the blue line, but somebody on the far side was in ahead of the play. Schultz wins it ahead into the zone, and a nice block by Johnson. Now Johnson with the hard forecheck. Marblehead is on the power play. Only 13 seconds left to go, and it's dumped in deep by Holly Sullivan. Marblehead will chase it back down, but that is going to do it for the first period of play. One goal in the period, and it was by Maddie Nouri in a scramble off a save by Scarlett Lee, where neither Lee nor her defenseman could get the puck out of harm's way, and eventually, after a bunch of whacks at it by a bunch of people, Nouri managed to put it in the net. And that's where we stand after one, Newburyport 1, and Marblehead nothing. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. We'll be back with the second period right after this. Welcome back to Rocket Arena, MHS Sports on MHTV, also live on Headers Hockey on YouTube, as we've got second period action between the Marblehead girls hockey team and Newburyport coming up. Newburyport Clippers with the 1-0 lead through one period of play. Marblehead will start the second period with 1:13 of power play time. Mac Riley in the box for Newburyport, and I have to confess, there was a boys game right before this going crazy. Did not get a chance to check my pronunciations as I always like to do, but I had the good fortune, and she was kind enough to oblige me to bump into Cody Sabalaskas right as they were coming back onto the ice, and so she was able to help me out with the pronunciation. She's done a great job in net for Newburyport in the first period. Offside for Marblehead, so the faceoff comes outside the zone, and it'll come back in from Waldman. And now back at the point. Conley gets it down to Emma Johnson. Around to Graham. Trying to go back out to the point to Paige Waldman, but it is intercepted by Caitlin Brown and cleared the length of the ice. Russo will come all the way back down to get it, and she picks up a head of steam. She brings it through center ice. Gets into the Newburyport zone as Marblehead trying to set up the power play. They'll come back to the point. Waldman with a shot through. That bounces, I believe, it went off Sabalaskis' blocker. And now Ava Schultz with a chance in front. And the penalty is over, and a great pass out. And the shot just missing, and a rebound, and it is knocked in on the rebound. Olivia Wilson had the first chance. She came off the Newburyport bench to replace Mac Riley coming out of the penalty box. She had the first chance. It went wide, came back out in front. Couple of players there in a scramble, and I believe it's going to be Delaney Belanger with the goal for Newburyport, and they take a 2-0 lead after killing off the power play. 13:29 left to go in the second period, and Newburyport extends their lead to 2-0.
Newburyport goal scorer number 20, Delaney Bellinger, assisted by number 2, Katie Brown, and number 16, Olivia Wilson.
So 2 and 16 on the assists. And now Marblehead will try and dig into this 2-goal lead, get some offense going as Reno brings it in into the slot. The shot just wide from Graber. Reno trying to get it back out in front, and we've got a penalty. We're going to have interference on Newburyport as a little flurry by Marblehead, the pushback after the second goal. Of course, as we've mentioned several times, today it is Mental Health Awareness Night, sponsored by the Marblehead High girls hockey team in honor of Rachel McKay, their former teammate. They are raising awareness, but also raising funds. There are links to a fundraiser on some of the social media sites for girls hockey. There's also a link, if you're watching us live on YouTube, there is a link in the description of this live stream. So please check that out. On the power play, Marblehead brings it in. Ella Graham into the corner. Tries to get it back. Now Waldman keeps it alive, but Olivia Wilson, she has been everywhere for Newburyport today. And Clippers can't manage to clear the zone, but now Wilson is tied up. She's able to get it over to Staus. And now here's an opportunity. And good poke check as Holly Sullivan was coming in, but Paige Waldman with the good poke check. Still 59 seconds left on another Marblehead power play. And Russo can't manage to work it in. Now again, it's a chance for Wilson. Wilson with the shot, the save. Puck is loose. Scarlett Lee made the save, but the puck did get loose. And Newburyport with it. Marblehead can't clear the zone. Puck just over the net from the point. Pinch by Riley Freeman of Newburyport to try and keep it in. Marblehead still 17 seconds left on the power play, but it has not been an effective one for the Magicians. Now Freeman at the point. And finally taken over by Graham, but she can't clear the zone. Kept in by Caitlin Brown. And now Waldman will get it to Schultz. Marblehead power play is tired. And chance now for Brown. Laney Pear with it in the corner for Newburyport. She gets it out to Brown. Brown settles it, gets it towards the net. Just high and wide. Mac Riley at the point will keep it in. Beyond Nuri. And it'll go to Conley, who gets it up to center ice. And the clear out, that is going to be icing, as it was just short of the red line. So icing is the call with 9:49 left to go in the second. Newburyport up 2-0.
Now sees all products $1. That's right. Everything in the concession stand is $1.
Wilson will take the draw. Wins it back to the point. Shot goes wide. Marblehead manages to clear the zone. This is Fleming. Fleming breaking in on the right wing. Shot. Believe that Holly Sullivan just got a stick on it defensively and managed to tip it up over the net. Now Fleming was camped out all alone in front of the goal, but Marblehead couldn't get it to her. Now Wilson with the shot goes wide. Staus. Belanger gets it in front, but it's swept away. Now another chance. Puck goes over the net. Puck into the middle and having a little trouble with the uniforms. I believe that is 19 for Marblehead, which would be Lara Dolan. Injured for a good part of the year, has just finally managed to make it back for Marblehead. There's a shot. Dolan in the corner. Now puck back out in front. Newburyport with an extended pressure in the Marblehead zone. Nuri gets it out in front, looking for Laney Pear. Back to the point. Clippers still manage to keep it in. This one comes through, and they're on the rebound. Nuri just sends it wide of the net. We're going to have a penalty. And unfortunately, that makes it the second time of the night that I get to say Lara Dolan's name, because she's going to the penalty box. Didn't see what the call was, but But now it'll send Newburyport to the power play, and Marblehead really needs to fight this one off. Riley Freeman at the point. Schultz gets a body on it as it goes to the corner. And it's cleared out to center ice.
Marblehead penalty assessed number 19, Clara Dolan. 2 minute minor for hooking. The penalty is 7.
Hooking is going to be the call.
It's Dolan for hooking at 7:19.
And Marblehead now trying to kill the penalty, and the puck right out in front, and Lee is able to stand tall and keep the puck out of the net as the Clippers were buzzing around Scarlett Lee's net. But Lee able to hang on to the puck and get a face-off. Back to the point. Now it's taken by Graham, but Graham has it retaken away, but offside as Olivia Wilson brings it back in. 2 of her teammates had not cleared the zone. .6:58 left to go in the second, and 1:18 left to go on the penalty kill for Marblehead as Wilson picks it up, gets it over to Staus. Staus takes it deep, circles the net. Now Wilson walks in from the half board. Shot hit a bunch of things, including Scarlett Lee coming through, and went wide of the net. Still 49 seconds left to go on the power play as the Clippers break it back out now. This is Wilson. Waldman defending Wilson. Now good stick there. Again by Waldman. Sorry, that was Graber to get it out of the way. And now Graber able to clear it out. 8 seconds left to go on the power play. Good move. Couple of good moves by Staus. She can't get it all the way through. Lossy with it for Newburyport. Puts it right out in front through the crease. Marblehead back at full strength. Back to the point. Riley Freeman has it intercepted. This is Conley. Conley, puck just gets out ahead of her, and she can't manage to catch up to it. Managed to get something off at the last minute toward the side of the net. Now Waldman is broken up by Belanger. Conley gets it out to center ice. 4:46 left to go in the second. Newburyport with single goals in the first and in the second. Now Conley able to get it out. But it's picked up by Pear. Pear gets the shot off, and Scarlett Lee with a nice save. That shot came in on her quickly, and she was able to hang on to it for the faceoff. Wilson will take the draw against Schultz and win it back to the point. Now she gets it back in the slot. Shot and a save by Lee. Point blank in between the faceoff circles. Now Schultz breaks ahead, and the shot, she was maybe looking for a rebound off the pad for Emma Johnson. And quickly now the other way, it's Nori. And the nice shot that is blockered away by Scarlett Lee. And now Schultz behind the net. Works it out to center. Good back check there by Graham. Now picked up by Schultz. Puck goes just a little bit too far in front of her. She can't collect it. And Newburyport comes back to get it with 3.5 left to go in the second period. Nouri. Shot and a score. Olivia Wilson. Wilson's had a couple of opportunities on the day, and this one she did not miss as she rifled one under the crossbar and over the glove on the right hand of Scarlett Lee, and it is 3-0 Newburyport. 3:17 left to go in the second. And 3-0 now the score.
Number 16, Olivia Wilson, assisted by number 8, Patty Murray, and number 10, Julie Dorsey.
16 from 8 and 10 is the scoring. And it gives Newburyport the 3-0 lead. Kept in now at the point by Waldman. Advanced down in a little bit deeper by Fleming. Battle in the corner. And Newburyport comes out with it. Graber was fighting for it. Now she comes back, takes a couple of whacks. Chance now, Wilson trying to get around. Lee is there, pass back out in front. 2-3, here's a fourth shot through, and nothing. Good blocks, couple of good blocks and some good saves by Scarlett Lee off that initial rush by Olivia Wilson, who has been a force here tonight for Newburyport. Now the pass by Lainey Pear is intercepted. This is Reno. Reno going one-on-one and just putting a shot wide of the net. And again, she is a 7th grader from Marblehead. A lot of potential talent. From Madeline Reno. Now Nouri breaks in, defended by Earl, and the shot doesn't ever really materialize, but now coming out of the back is Wilson again, and the puck just skitters across, but now on the rebound, Wilson's able to bring it out of the corner with Lee down and score again. So it's another goal for Olivia Wilson. And it is 4-0 Newburyport, 1:09 left to go in the second. That's Wilson's 3rd point of the night and her 2nd goal in just over 2 minutes. So 4-0 now Newburyport. So they give Nouri the assist on the goal as Marblehead tries to work it down into the corner, kept in at the point. And there's a goal! Kept in at the point by Russo. She got it toward the net. And she is the first one through the line. So we're going to give Russo the goal. 33.5 seconds left to go in the period, and Marblehead is on the scoreboard with the goal from freshman Amelia Russo. Shot, nice save by Lee, and another, and the Marblehead gets it back to the point, and now here they come again. 15 seconds left to go. Possible 3-on-2 here for Marblehead. Puck knocked away. Whipped out in front, but nothing's going to come of this. 3 seconds left to go. The long puck in is going to go wide. That's going to do it for play in the second period. So Marblehead gets one just before the break as Russo with the shot from the point. And that is where we stand after 2 periods with the score Newburyport 4. Sorry, I never put the Marblehead goal up on the scoreboard, and Marblehead won. We'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. Stay tuned for the third period. Welcome back to Rocket Arena for third period action between the Marblehead Magicians and the Newburyport Clippers in girls hockey action. Newburyport took a 4-0 lead late in the second period, but Marblehead coming back with a goal right before the break by freshman Amelia Russo. And that got Marblehead on the scoreboard here on Mental Health Awareness Night. It's a night that the Marblehead girls hockey team has sponsored for the past few years to raise awareness and to raise funds in honor of their former teammate, Rachel McKay. She was Marblehead coach Hadley Woodfin's teammate. And this day means a lot to the Marblehead players. You see, not exactly sure what we're waiting for. The Newburyport huddle is huddling. Oh, we're waiting for the ice. Had a little problem with the Zamboni between periods, so we're waiting for the ice to be cleared off and the Zamboni doors to be closed down the far end. And now that they are, we can resume our hockey action with Schultz against Wilson for the draw. Wilson wins it back, and Nuri gets it in over to Wilson. Wilson with the shot, Lee with the save, and just like that, they pick up to the Newburyport Clippers where they left off in the second period, with Olivia Wilson causing lots of damage for Marblehead. There's a good poke check by Holly Sullivan, but quickly coming the other way is Emma Johnson. Her shot is blocked. Sullivan tries to clear it out, but there's a play into the slot, but Schultz can't get a backhand on net. And the Clippers able to work it out. Here's Wilson. With speed and with a goal. That's a hat trick for Wilson. As 14-11, so just 49 seconds in to the third period, Wilson picks up the puck and puts a shot past Scarlett Lee. And it is 5-0 Newburyport. That is the hat trick for Wilson. She scored Newburyport's last 3 goals. You'll get different definitions of the term natural hat trick. Some people feel like it has to be the 3 consecutive goals in the game by either team. Well, some people will say if you score 3 of your team's goals in a row, that's a natural hat trick. But either way, it's the third goal of the afternoon for sophomore Olivia Wilson. Now, here's a breakout for Marblehead. Reno couldn't get anything out of it, and puck got away from her and into the corner, and coming the other way now are the Clippers. Freeman gets it in deep. Back to the point and taken now by Amelia Russo. She has Marblehead's only goal today. There's a puck that goes in wide. Reno comes up with it again. Puck comes in on Sabalaskas, and she's able to clear it away to the side. And this one's banked out all the way down. It is going to go for icing as it skids down, and Ava Bond chases back after it, but finally gets down there for icing. 5-1 Newburyport in the third period. Puck comes across in the middle. Couple of chances for Marblehead. Nobody could get a stick on the puck. Now this one comes through, and again, good opportunity with the puck in front of the net, but Marblehead just not able to finish. Now this is Joelle Middleton for the Clippers. But Marblehead able to get the puck around and work it out as DiMatti for Marblehead got it out, but now here is a Wilson. And then at 2 players on her, gets it back out in the slot. Chance for Middleton. She passes up the shot, looks for the pass, kept in at the point. Middleton and Holly Sullivan combined to keep it in. Now Wilson looks into the middle. Puck kept in again at the point by Tara Sullivan. She gets a shot in on Lee that Lee turns aside. Now, here comes Marblehead. That's Laura Dolan getting it in deep for checking. Kept in at the point by Emma Johnson. Now chance and a shot and a save by Sabalaskas. It was Ella Graham with a chance. Now there's a shot from the point that Sabalaskas just got a piece of, sent to the corner. A little flurry by Marblehead here. But now quickly 2-on-1 the other way. And a shot and a save. Couple of saves by Lee as Caitlin Brown for Newburyport had a couple of opportunities. Now quickly the other way. Graham tries to get the puck ahead, but she can't retrieve it in the corner. Kept in at the point. Now Maddie Graber will get it back to the point. Shot comes in, bouncing puck. Schultz just couldn't redirect it the right way. And good diving stop to keep it alive by Russo. But now the other way on the change, 2-on-1. And good defensive play by Bond. Puck back out in front. Another good defensive play by Bond. This one bounces, redirected, and Lee managed to get a pad on it. Now Bond again made several really good defensive plays in that stretch. And able to get the puck deep into the Newburyport zone, but coming back the other way is Pear for Newburyport. So get it in the middle to Nori. Pear gets it back. They can't collaborate on anything. Now puck in front, and Lee is able to cover it up and hold on to it for the faceoff. 9:03 left to go in the third. And once again, the girls hockey team having a fundraiser to help support suicide prevention, as a shot by Wilson in on Lee. She makes the save. Puck goes to the corner. One-timer opportunity, fanned on, and then the second chance, but then the third chance goes in the net, as there were a couple of chances on one side, and then it came to the other side of the net, and Lainey Pear is able to put it home for Newburyport, and it is 6-1 Clippers. Pear with the goal. 8:46, and Marblehead calls a timeout as Pear is going to get the goal for the Clippers. Anyway, just to
goal was scored by number 16, Olivia Wilson. Assisted by number 20, Delaney Bellinger. Time of the goal, 6:14 of the third period. That's Wilson from Bellinger at
They
6:14.
they called that to Wilson. I believe that was 18 Laney Pear instead of 16. But we're just going to leave it out there. Anyway, fundraiser, girls hockey to support suicide prevention. There is a link. If you're watching this live on YouTube or archived on YouTube, there's a link in the description of the stream to the fundraiser. I believe it is also on some of the social media pages promoting this game. So please check that out if you feel so inclined. It's a really good cause in honor of a former Marblehead High hockey player, teammate of present and former coaches. So Marblehead now down 6-1. And out of the faceoff, they put on a little bit of pressure, and Emma Johnson able to get a chance. But now the other way, Middleton is taken down by Earl. And scramble in front. Middleton can't get a stick on it. And it is swiped aside, and Graham gets it back out into the front. Chance for Middleton, but she can't convert. Now another chance. Newry circles around, goes back to the point, and can't connect with her defenseman. Emma Johnson gives chase, but Newburyport able to work it back out to center ice. Reno gives chase, gets it out to center ice. Two Newburyport players collide, go down heavily, but the Clippers able to get back on their back check and did not cause a big issue. Now there's a steal, and a shot goes wide from Reno. Reno with the aggressive forecheck, but Clippers able to work it out now. This is Staus. Tries to get it in a little bit deeper. Picked up by Bond and cleared out of the zone. Now here's Wilson again. Bond tries to get it around the boards. Wilson gets in the way, and now Marblehead able to clear it out. Graber trying to move through center ice, but she was 1-on-3. Not much that she could do there. Now Newry into the corner, puts it out in front, doesn't connect with anyone. Wilson was in the neighborhood. Kept in at the point. Now quick pass goes out, does not connect. Icing is waved off as Newburyport gets it back out to center ice. Newry bodies everywhere. Kind of like a bowling pin collision there. There's a hard shot, and Lee with the save, and the rebound comes back to Newburyport, and they get the goal. Lee was moving from her right to her left and moved a little bit too far. And that's going to be 7-1 Newburyport, and I believe that will also trigger running time for the rest of this game. I believe it's going to be Caitlin Brown on the goal. 5:44 the
Newburyport goal scorer number 2, Katie Brown. Assisted by number 10, Julia Luzzi, and number 16, Olivia Wilson.
Wilson with another point. on the day. And it is 7-1 Newburyport. Coming up on 5 minutes left to go as Newburyport brings it back in. Pair. Gets it back to the point to Riley. Riley circles. Shot saved by Lee. They're going to say that Laney Pair played it with a high stick after it got knocked up in the air by Scarlett Lee. So the puck will come all the way back down to the left of Cody Sabalaskas. Marblehead tries to send it all the way around the boards to the point, but it is knocked out by Caroline Jones. No, I'm sorry, that's Pair again. Shot blocked. Didn't get all the way through to Lee. And now it comes back out to center ice where Holly Sullivan picks it up and takes it back in for the Clippers. Puck pops up in the air. Charlotte Earl on the defense there. Now Marblehead brings the puck out. It's Fleming, but couldn't connect, couldn't get it over to Charlotte Earl. And Clippers get it back in. DeMatti gets it out to center ice. Riley Freeman gets it back in for Newburyport as we tick down to 3 minutes on the clock. Staus has it behind the net. And taken away now. 2-on-2 for Marblehead. Puck goes in just wide, comes back out in front. DeMatti had a good chance at it. Now this comes all the way back and a chance for Maddie Norrie going 1-on-3, and Marblehead's going to get a penalty for that. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be Graber going to the box. So 2 minutes left to go in the running time. Marblehead is going to go shorthanded. Sorry, that was Dolan again. Her second penalty of the day. Kept in at the point, but Marblehead's going to be able to clear it. We're going to get Dolan for hooking again. And that's 2 more penalties than her brother Sean got this afternoon in the boys' game. Shawnee stayed out of the box today as Marblehead able to win 6-1 over, that was way offside, over Beverly. And a similar score here, but Marblehead girls on the losing side today. As we're into the last minute of play, Marblehead theoretically on the penalty kill. And they clear it out to center ice. Reno gives chase, but can't come up with it. And here come the Clippers, 3-on-2. One final opportunity with 15 seconds left to go. Pear is just going to get it back to the point, toward the net, cleared all the way down by Marblehead, and that is going to do it. Penalty is over, but so is the third period. So that is going to do it. Newburyport with the 7-1 win over Marblehead here on Mental Health Awareness Night. And just an outstanding performance by Newburyport, especially by Olivia Wilson, the sophomore forward for Newburyport. Quite a talent for the Clippers. So that is the game with the final score, Newburyport 7 and Marblehead 1. Be sure to stay tuned, because when we return, I'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game is Marblehead goal scorer Amelia Russo, a freshman defenseman from Marblehead. She had a shot from the point that managed to get into the back of the net for Marblehead's only goal of the game. So congratulations to Amelia from the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner and bringing you the Player of the Game Award. And we'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And as always, I'd like to thank our camera operator, post-production coordinator, and the executive director of MHS Sports, the executive producer. Well, he's also the executive everything of MHS Sports on MHTV, Mr. John Caswell, for bringing you all the pictures today. Well, most of them. That's going to do it for us. Once again, the final score, Newburyport 7 and Marblehead 1. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Steve Clay. Thanks for watching.